Namaskara. Hello. Hi guys, hello and welcome back to a brand new video on this channel. This is your voice man signing in for a brand new video from the city of palaces, Mysuru. At one more exciting journey towards the capital of Karnataka, Bengaluru. In one among the most prestigious trains of this route, today I'll be on board the Queen running between Bengaluru to Mysore and Mysore to Bengaluru, the famous Chamundi Express. So the rake is already set in platform number 1. Now let's head towards the front of the train to see the locomotive in lead for today's exciting run. So the link for today's run will be a 6125 horsepower monster in lead, that is Krishnachpuram's very own 39212 KJM WAP 7 is in lead for today's exciting run. Despite this route having a speed restriction of 100 kilometers only, exactly 2 minutes remaining for the departure. And this would be my coach just behind the 6000 horsepower monster. This is the interior of our coach. The starter is already given, so all set for the honk and the departure. Departed from Mysuru junction. Quickly let me tell you the timings and stoppages of this train. This train departs from Mysuru every day at 6:45 in the morning, and you will be reaching KSR Bengaluru at 9:35 in the morning on the same day. Coming to the stoppages, after departing from Mysuru junction, next stop will be Pandavapura, Mandya, Maddur, Channapatna, Ramanagara, Bidadi, Kengeri, and final destination KSR Bengaluru. From Mysuru till KSR Bengaluru, we will be covering a distance of 138 kilometers with an average speed of 49 kilometers per hour, whereas our max permissible speed on this route will remain 100 kmph only. After traveling 19 kilometers, we have reached our first scheduled halt, Pandavapura, station code PANP. Chamundi Express arrives here at 7:04 in the morning and departs at 7:05 after having 1 minute of halt. Pandavapura, which stands for town of Pandavas. The history book says that Pandavas once visited this place and stayed here for few days. And Kunti, the mother of Pandavas, loved this place so much that she used to visit here often. And this place also had another name called French Rocks. So French army came here and they trained an army. So this place was also known as French Rocks. 1 minute is done. All set to depart from Pandavapura. Reached our second scheduled halt, Mandya, station code MYA. Chamundi Express arrives here at 7:27 in the morning and departs at 7:28 after having 2 minutes of halt. Mandya is also known as Sugar Bowl of Karnataka because a large number of contribution in sugar production is given from Mandya. Famous personalities from Mandya are Ambarish, politician and actor, Darshan, actor and Prem, movie director. Politicians like G. Madegowda and S.M. Krishna are also a famous notable persons from Mandya. Mandya Sugar Factory. Reached our scheduled halt, Maddur. Chamundi Express arrives here at 7:45 in the morning and departs at 7:46 after having 1 minute of halt, and we are running late by 2 minutes. And only 1 minute of halt is provided at Maddur, and the hunt for my favorite snack begins. The Maddur Vada. Hunt was finally successful. Got myself a vada and packed lots of vadas to my family because they too love vada as much as I do, especially mom loves it even more. So this costed me 15 rupees and this is hot and crispy. Coming to the story of this vada, it's a little funny one. It all started in Maddur railway station. A local vendor was late to his work and the train arrived to the station. He usually feeds the passengers, but that day as he was late, he didn't have any snacks with him. So instead, he took out some resources which are readily available and prepared something out of it, and that became an instant hit among this route and later got named as Maddur Vada. This was the funny story behind this Maddur Vada. When people tell Madduru people does not remember Maddur village. Instead, they remember the Maddur vada. After traveling 81 kilometers from Mysuru, we have reached a scheduled halt Channapatna, station code CPT. Channapatna is known as Bombegala Nadu because a large number of wooden toys are manufactured over here. The arrival time of Chamundi Express at Channapatna is at 8 am in the morning and departure is at 8:01 after having 1 minute of halt. We are running delayed by just 2 minutes. After traveling 93 kilometers all the way from Mysuru, we have reached our scheduled halt Ramanagara, station code RMGM. Chamundi Express arrives here at 8:11 in the morning and departs at 8:12 after having 1 minute of halt. We are running late by 3 minutes. Ramanagaram is famous for its Sholay hills because the famous Hindi movie Sholay, a part of Sholay was shot here. This place had a recent name called Bowring Pit. They changed on to its current name Ramanagaram. These are the hills which I was talking about, known as the Sholay Hills. One more scheduled halt after traveling 107 kilometers all the way from Mysuru. Bidadi. Chamundi Express arrives here at 8:23 in the morning and departs at 8:24. 1 minute of halt is provided at Bidadi and delay has been increased by 1 minute, hence current running delay is at 3 minutes. Eye is missing. Almost 80% of the journey completed. 107 kilometers has been travelled and more 30 kilometers to go. And from Bidadi, we have entered Bangalore urban district. If you are planning to visit Wonderla from Bidadi railway station, the Wonderla is about 9 kilometers away from the railway station. So you will either get buses to reach Wonderla. If not, you will have to take taxi and reach Wonderla from Bidadi railway station. Crossing over Bangalore-Mysuru expressway. After travelling 125 kilometers all the way from Mysuru, we have reached our second last halt, Kengeri, station code KGI. Chamundi Express arrives here at 8:39 in the morning and departs at 8:40 after having 1 minute of halt. And we are running late by 5 minutes.
So we are at Kengeri, and sorry, I forgot to review this. Bought this somewhere near Ramanagara masala dosa, which costed me 40 rupees. And date of manufacture, that is today 11th February, is also printed. And this is what is inside the pack, inside this packet. Dosa, then aloo stuffing, and chutney. When I bought it, the dosa was hot, but I left it in my bag. So keeping the cost factor in mind, the dosa is absolutely fantastic. I would easily rate it 9 on 10. If you haven't had your breakfast in the morning, then local vendors are selling 4 different items. One, the Maddur vada, then masala dosa, that idli, and rice bhat, also called palau. 4 of these items are being sold by the local vendors inside that trend, and I would easily recommend it to purchase.
Finally, departing from Kengeri after a brief 15 minutes of halt, and now the cut to cut game begins. The time is now 9 a.m. and I have my connecting train at 9:20, and only 20 minutes is remaining from Kengeri to KSR Bengaluru. The distance is not that much, but the controlling is what I am feared of. There are 2 points where they hold up our trains. One Nine Delhi or at Gnanabharati. The second one is near the SBC home signal. Happened as expected. Signal not proceed and stopped at 9:30. The time is 9:05. 15 more minutes remaining. So guys, reached our final destination after covering 137 kilometers. The time is 9:26. We are entering KSR Bengaluru way before our scheduled arrival time. The journey experience easily 10 on 10 despite being a Sunday. This train was empty. But on the weekdays, this train would be mostly occupied by the workers who are traveling from Mysuru till Bengaluru. Hence, it might be crowded. And coming to the food and the local vendors, the food was great. Local vendors, there are plenty of local vendors selling various items inside the train. And coming to the punctuality, I would easily rate it at 10 on 10 because the delay didn't increase more than 3 minutes. Hence, most of the journey it was almost on time. Coming to the costing part of this train, the general class would be costing you 65 rupees per person, whereas the reserved general class or the chair car costs rupees 80 rupees per person, and the AC chair car costs rupees 265 rupees per person. If you like my presentation, please consider like the video. If you like my content, please consider subscribing to the channel for more such content. This is your voice man signing off from KSR Bengaluru. Bye bye. Have a nice day.